Yo, yo, YouTube, what's the word? It's your boy Moonbound Crypto signing back live with another one. I missed y'all, but we back. Now I mean the mission ain't done yet, so we still got some ground to cover. You know what I mean? Hopefully this transmission doesn't drop. If it drops, y'all know what happened. You know what I mean? Let me pull up the chat before I continue and go any further. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Unity, what's the word, family? What's the word, G? What's the word, man? Now, before I even start this video off, I want y'all to look at this vibrational level chart. Pretty much that way you could pretty much understand like this market is extremely psychological. This is for all newcomers to the crypto um to the cryptocurrency space, all new Dogelon Mars holders. The crypto space is not that easy to navigate, but if you can navigate your emotions, you'll be all right because it could get really treacherous out here. But for the most part, you definitely don't want to be vibrating down here in shame, guilt, empathy, grief, or fear. I never want to. Y'all should never be in fear because investing isn't supposed to be stressing, especially when you're investing at this level in the market at this current price point at this current Goldilocks zone, if you will, in the market. I'll let you know what the Goldilocks zone is. If you know, you know. When you vibrate low, you contract negative energy. Keep that in mind. So I always want you to have, some type of pride, courage, neutrality about you. That way you could expand. That way, your flow could increase because if you vibrate low, it's going to keep you there. It's on you to fight all chaos and, do the right thing and just keep pushing forward. No sense of turning back now, wasting time, right? But enough of this. I just want to let y'all know that once we reach the top of this bull run, we're going to be at peace, joy, love, reason, and especially enlightenment because we went through the pain of buying the red, buying the blood. If you're willing to, if you're willing to have conviction to buy the red, once we get these God candles and once altcoin season really take place, you're going to be way up here and like you feel me, the world is definitely going to be your oyster, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all stay tight and y'all stay locked in. Something else I wanted to go over. I wanted to go over a couple things I shared on my profile in the X on my X account. Sorry for the late video. I can't sleep. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Something's keeping me up. And I know one thing. I don't know. It's like if I'm not doing this, I don't even feel right. I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm not making videos for you guys, I don't feel right at all. And this be like what the second I couldn't even go to sleep. Look at me. I'm addicted. Hold up, hold up. You guys give me 1 second. I gotta go get my muffin. She just woke up. You get back. Sorry for that little delay. Had to step away for a second there. Now, for starters, before we get into the good stuff, I'm gonna hit y'all off with some appetizers. So we got Crypto Rover. Altcoin season starts tomorrow. I want y'all to look at this graph. For those that don't see, I'm gonna try to explain it as best as possible. So this, I guess this is let me see, what is this? I guess this is some type of chart of the of how altcoin season usually takes off. It goes into the red region, it goes down, and then once it goes into the green region, it goes up and it claims a new all-time high, sometimes a double top, and then it goes back into a bear market, if you will. We did the red region. We did the red region. We put in a whole bunch of, Ethereum been going down, trading sideways, not much, not much not much growth. But now, starting tomorrow, well, today, if you will, we're going into this green region. And when you go into the green region, it's only up from here. If you bought your Dogelon Mars, you locked in, real rap. You got this in the bag. Don't worry about it. They want you to be afraid. Don't be afraid right now. Especially especially since altcoin season is just now starting. Most people don't understand these patterns, but the longer you stay around the block, or should I say the longer you stay around the crypto space, you find out about these charts, especially with vets like Crypto Rover dropping charts like this. So Doggone Mars is an altcoin, aka a meme coin. We're going to rip, buy the red to get ahead, y'all. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Another one from Crypto Rover, another chart from Crypto Rover. So I want y'all to pay attention to this Ethereum symbol. It's going to be the chart on the right hand side. So this has been Ethereum's. If I could click it. So this right here is the all-time high of Ethereum. This red line that goes parallel, that goes excuse me, horizontal. This red bar that goes horizontal is the all-time highs of Ethereum. Ethereum still, this whole 2024, still didn't reach its all-time highs of about, like 4,800. Quarter 1 2025 is not here yet, and we're still under Ethereum's all-time high. Dogelon Mars is a buy for that reason, because Dogelon Mars is built on Ethereum. If you're selling your Ethereum altcoins, especially Dogelon Mars right now, it's not a good idea. You're selling yourself short. Don't let 100%, 20%, 50% pump down at these levels make you leave the markets, because the games haven't even really begun. Mind you, we're waiting for like $1 Dogecoin. I wouldn't even think about selling until I at least seen like Dogecoin, at $1 at least. But we're talking about Doggone Mars. I'm just keeping it a bean with you, because these are all indicators of where we at in the market. We're at the end of the market, but we're not quite there yet. We're gonna go over that later. Let me check my live to make sure my joint ain't shut down. My joint ain't shut down yet. Yo, not in the chat. What's the word, y'all? Thank you for locking in with me. Another thing is, Doggone Mars is linked through Bitcoin rooms. If you don't know, Bitcoin people are extremely like Bitcoin maxis. Like they only mess with cryptos that are linked to Bitcoin. That way they ain't gotta, go through Ethereum gas fees. Or, you know what I mean? They just really much want to use their Bitcoin, period. You know what I mean? So if you got Bitcoin, if you got some Bitcoin, or maybe you just want some Dogelon Mars rooms, you go to Magic Eden. You go through Magic Eden, and then you connect your wallet. But Magic Eden is for any holders, any wallets that are US based. If you're from the US, if you're a US citizen, you will use this. Now, if you're not a US citizen and you want some Bitcoin rooms, you will use Multibit. It's the green one. You could find both links to their websites, through these links. You could find them on my page. You could find them also on Dogelon Mars page. All right. So this is extremely bullish. These are achievements that the team, that the community have achieved over time. If you're just now getting here and you're buying at 6 zeros 20, 6 zeros 19, 6 zeros 17, whatever it is, 6 zeros, it's a win. Definitely it's a steal because the world still don't really know about us yet. If you want to know how long until things really get thwacking, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. First, we gotta burn Dogelon Mars. We're gonna have a great burn. If you don't know by now, we're gonna burn like 23% of the circulating supply. That is huge. That is huge. We need that. And then after that, we're gonna go to Mars. Now, when they say when Dogelon Mars says Mars, that probably means you know the the video game going to be dropped, and our video game has an AI built into it that helps you build on Mars after you stake your Elon tokens. Yes, you're going to be staking your Elon tokens on Mars to have fun. And again, Doggone Mars is, sharing stuff like the fire will light the way. He's keep on talking about fire and burns and fire. The burn is going to happen. He's not wasting his breath. Now let me take you over to the website. Now, I mean, we're going to go over the basics. That way everyone know where we at. So right now we're sitting pretty at 6 zeros 20. Still, that's really good. I think Bitcoin isn't doing too hot right now, and Dogelon Mars is having a slight tear. You're gonna want to hold that right now. Don't sell for no punk ass 20%. You're gonna be shutting yourself short. If we take a dip, you buy the red to get ahead, but you don't. You stay strong, real rap. Be a Dogelon Martian, be a warrior, be a pioneer, because we got this shit in the bag, y'all. Real rap. Now, if I bring this joint down a little bit, we're at 6 zeros 22. Like I said, sitting real pretty. Now, our rank is at 411. I'll take that right now. The market is cooling off, but we're spiking. We're holding. We're showing strength. I like that. Our volume is up 7 million on a red day. That's not bad. Our market cap 121 million. That's what I like to see. But this is small because we supposed to really be at a multi-billion dollar market cap. But the market is being suppressed. But all this is going to change once Donald Trump gets into office. Now you probably be like, why you say that? Donald Trump is an Ethereum maxi. Ethereum is number two to Bitcoin, granted. But Donald Trump is an Ethereum maxi. He has more Ethereum than any other project in his wallet. We're an Ethereum project. We're going to rip 2025. Y'all just got to stay down, yo. Real rap, you just got to stay down. That's not to mention Microsoft. Microsoft also Microsoft also builds on Ethereum to work with Microsoft Edge. That way in the marketplace you could either send cryptocurrency or NFTs. Microsoft is Ethereum user, invested in Ethereum. This is y'all have nothing to worry about. If you see a red day, it's a gift. Everything right now is a gift. Right? Red days on the in the Goldilocks zone, a little bit past the Bitcoin halving or around presidential elections. What do those two got in common? They both happen every 4 years. So if you're buying around that time, you're in a good position. For some reason, they don't want the message to get out, but I'm letting you know right now, y'all better lock in because it's going to change your lives. It's going to send your whole trajectory of life up. You feel me? And we could build from there. Rome wasn't built in a day, but damn it, you could put a brick down a day. Listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. I'm in the car. You're driving it. All right? You're driving. I'm just in the car. You feel me? I'm just enjoying the ride. You feel me? You drive your own car, but you feel me? If I could tell you to make a right, to get you there a little bit faster, I would take my advice. Or you could just keep on using the GPS. You feel me? But we're trying to read in between the lines and get to our destination as quick as possible. We want Bitcoin, yes, but we have to buy Dogelon Mars now. That way we can sell at the top of the markets. And do you see this joint that's been playing in the background? Yes, this is our metaverse game. We have Microsoft working with Ethereum. I believe this game could possibly be on Xbox. This game, I could see this in the marketplace. Why not? I could see that like Microsoft is Xbox. Why why not Doggone Mars be on Xbox? It only goes hand in hand, right? Or am I reaching? Y'all let me know in the comments. But when you stake it, Elon tokens, that's gonna lock up liquidity inside the game, y'all. Lock up liquidity inside the project. When you lock up liquidity, if you build a skyscraper, you're not gonna tear down your skyscraper to you're not going to tear down your skyscraper to go ape into another token that just came out. No, this is going to be huge for the project. It is all going to be built within the Rufus ecosystem, where every transaction within the Rufus ecosystem also burns Dogelon Mars. So on top of the great burn, we're, our game is going to be burning Dogelon Mars with every transaction and everything else that has to come with it. And for the bread and butter, well, really, or should I say, the meat and potatoes. All right, this is the meat and potatoes right here. It's two halves of it. There's an Ethereum half and there's a Bitcoin half. We call this the compass, y'all. And you'll probably be like, oh, Doggone Mars just pumped up 20%. I'm out of here. It's done. It's over. Bitcoin is dropping. Doggone Mars is pumping. It's over. No, let me show y'all something. So this is definitely the Bitcoin half because I could see the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is these blue lines, but I zoomed in, so I'm not really worried about it. I zoomed in, so I only see one line. So I'm not really worried about it. But this one I want to show y'all. Right now, Bitcoin is taking a dip to the downside in the yellow region. In the yellow region, we didn't even get back down to still cheap. Y'all have nothing to worry about. Let Bitcoin cook. We're good. I could understand if we was having a move like this, if we was way up here in the fucking red region. We're good. Across the board. Don't be shooken out. Do not be shooken out right now, you guys. Buy the red to get ahead. On those green days, definitely relax. But if you ain't got no Dogelon Mars, you need to lock in and go get you some Dogelon Mars. Because the ship ain't gonna wait for you for much long. Right now, Bitcoin is taking a dip in the yellow region. That means the next move up is going to take us out the yellow region because we haven't been to these red regions yet. Listen, you guys, this is why you know it's a lick, right? Because when I pull you over here to this other blue line, it went up. You feel me? We didn't go up here to these dark red regions yet. Now, if we went up here to these dark red regions and Bitcoin took a pullback, then I would be like, ah, you got something to worry about. But we ain't got nothing to worry about right now. We chilling right here in the yellow region, trading sideways. Let Bitcoin do its thing. If it goes lower, keep buying. Every dip is a gift. Bitcoin are gonna go to like 160, 180, $200,000 this run. That's going to take Ethereum to $10,000 plus. We're going to be lit. Now, when I go to the other half of the compass, which is, mainly our dominant half, if I scroll it out, ooh, Ethereum put in the same move. I like it. Had a little tumble to the downside. Found some support going up. But look, even with the whole rejection, with the whole retracement, with the whole consolidation, with correction, if you will, Ethereum still didn't leave the yellow region, y'all. It's right there in bold letters. Ethereum still didn't go to that red region. The reason you know this is the real thing, because Ethereum don't have a halving, so there's no blue line. And if you think I'm capping, look, Ethereum 4600. Y'all heard me talk about that earlier in the video. I said Ethereum's all-time high was like 48, 4600. That was back in when? Look, 2002, 2022, 2022, 2021. Part of myself, y'all. 2021. It's going to happen again. You just have to buy the pain. That's it. You just gotta buy all this blood. You gotta buy as much blood as you can, as much pain, as much confusion, as much chaos as you can, and hold it until Ethereum get up here, until Bitcoin get up here to these red regions, to these orange regions. You feel me? And then it's time, and then we move on from there. And then you feel me? But even on the way up, you should have an exit strategy. You can't have an exit strategy if you're only buying green candles. And if you are buying green candles, and when we do retrace, don't fear, just buy the dip. And I'm gonna keep going over the basics with y'all. You feel me? Cause the mission ain't over. Now without further ado, since y'all all know where y'all at in the markets, I'm gonna go over here to the board and go over the basics and give you some some price predictions. But right now coin market cap, the fear and greed index is reading a 55 neutral. So we're finally down to a neutral. We've been at like 80s, 70s for like a month. All greed. $100,000 Bitcoin. You feel me? $104,000, $106,000 Bitcoin. Going crazy, right? Now we're having a retracement. This is what you want to buy. If we could even come back even further, that's even better. That's even better. At the end of the day, I'm not worried about it because I know in the grand scheme of things, Bitcoin has to go to the red territory. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all speak my language. Now, Bitcoin, 94K, taking a tumble to the downside, but Bitcoin still can't break, I believe, 90K. Yeah, let me see. Let me pull it up. So we're going to look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down 1% on the day, um, 13% on the week, 5% on the month, up 120% on the year. And you know Bitcoin's always going to be Bitcoin. But when we take a closer look at it, we could see Bitcoin is just having a correction, if you will. Let me go to the monthly. I mean, if you see this, Bitcoin is still doing its thing. I wouldn't like even the 618 if I could do it right. Like the 618 is holding, and that's like a 80K range. This is the monthly chart though, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. So Bitcoin will have to break 85K for me to actually wink an eye, if you will. Bitcoin would have to break 85K for me to wink an eye, or if I was to really get nervous, break the point 0.5, which is 78,000, 78K. Like Bitcoin would have to break 85K or 78K for me to actually wink an eye. But if it still went down there, I wouldn't care. The only way for Bitcoin not to do its Bitcoin bull run, the world will have to be over. Like that's the only way. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. So we could play these, drawing lines. My headphone just died. Let me see if y'all can still hear me. Can y'all still hear? Y'all can still hear me. I can still hear the sound. 17 in the chat. What's the word, yo? But yeah, Bitcoin is going to do its thing. I just feel like Bitcoin is just having a slight retracement, but as long as Bitcoin don't go below its 618 or its point 0.5, I feel like we're cooking with grease. Let me go to the indicators though. Pull up some indicators. So monthly, on the monthly, on the regular RSI, we're in slight overbought territory, but the bears still ain't catch up with us yet. In the stock RSI, we're just getting to oversold territory, but we ain't, excuse me, overbought territory, but we ain't get there yet. We ain't break through yet. And the bears are close, but they're not really close. From looking at the monthly chart, we put in that big of a move to the downside and we still didn't leave overbought territory. So that tells me that's a good sign to me. I feel like Bitcoin is still strong, and it's just doing this thing, trading sideways. On the weekly, on the regular RSI, Bitcoin just made up with the bears. It should put in a move to take a tumble to the downside, but we don't know. It met on top of the bears, so now in theory we're supposed to go down, but it's any man's guess. But on the stock R side, on the weekly, we met up with the bears and we're leaving overbought territory. I guess I guess we need to put in a move to go back higher so we can meet up anytime. you know let's see what happened. Don't get shooken out. All right, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum holding very close to a support. We breaking our support, being at 30 at 3300, but we're close to 34, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? if you're really not in the markets at this time, y'all, you should really think about getting into the markets because the market's not going to stay the same forever. This is not stocks. Like we literally have like 3 to 6 months to get paid. There's a slogan called like like may go away. If you're not if you're not in now, you're going to be screwed later because you're going to be buying when everyone else is buying. So yeah, Ethereum on the monthly, I guess I would just want to see us put in higher lows right now if I could do it right. That $3,000 mark, maybe put in, as long as we keep on, staying above 3K, I feel like that's a good decision, something to look out for. But, if we break 3K, hopefully we definitely don't break our point 0.5, which is 2,900, 29 and a half, if you will. But I don't think that's going to happen. I just feel like this is just a time that people just going to FUD Ethereum and, not believe in their convictions or just buy because like it's like so many shit coins out there. Like it's too many shit coins. It's ridiculous. And it kind of like crowds the room because you don't really see a good project like Dogelon Mars right in front of you, and then you're running out of time. Then you feel crazy because you bought something new. You bought the hype, if you will. But hype dies down. Like hype doesn't get you through a bear market. You feel me? Hype hype ain't going to carry you. You going to need something to hold on to. Some real research, some solid to, and you need your devs to work with you too, and make sure your devs ain't just gonna make your project a cash grab. I ain't taking no shots at nobody, but I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm just keeping it a bean. And right now, you're buying an Ethereum project below Ethereum's all-time highs. I think that's a win-win situation. But, so let's pull up the indicators. So the regular RSI on the monthly. So we put in a move to go up, and then we put in a move to go down. We're in this medium range. So maybe we go down and then the next move to go up is going to be something vicious. But over here in the stock RSI, we put in a move to go up, but we're still very close to oversold territory, which is confusing. So once Ethereum really take off, I think it's going to be it's going to be curtains for anyone that's footing. I ain't going to hold you. So pack your bags, y'all. It's going to be glorious. On the weekly, the regular RSI, we actually met up with the bears, but we bounced off of them, and we're putting in a trajectory to keep on staying in over bought territory, kind of. like the area between overbought territory and the medium, but we're closer to the medium, so it's telling me sideways action. And the stock RSI is leaving overbought territory. We met up with the bears and we're leaving. So I really wouldn't worry right now, you know. It's still, you know, it's the end of the year. Let the end of the year play out and let's go into, you know, 2025 ready, because you know how this is going to happen in 2025. You know what I mean? So keep that sword sheathed. Let's go to our favorite dog. Still killing it with a $120 million market cap, up 18% on the day, killing it. Down 4% on the week. Hope you bought that dip. Hope you bought that dip. Um, the monthly, we up 10% on the month. And year up 13%. But in the grand scheme of things, still at the bottom. We're waiting for a move like this, you guys. Let me see. But the case still remains for Dogelon Mars. We still gotta beat our recent highs of 604. So, and then it holds. So, we keep on getting rejected at our 618, at our micro 618. It's pretty much like a steel wall. Like we keep on getting rejected on our micro 618, and it's like any day, like when we could break that, we're gonna be cooking with grease. So you shouldn't really be worrying about any price movement down here, you guys. If you're getting it under 6030, it's a win. If you see it pump, chill, because if you see a green candle, most likely a red candle is going to follow it, unless another green candle follow it. But you will want to see the green candles follow through. You know, at least we got to break through the 604 region with strength. You know what I mean? Let me go to the monthly joint, because this is the meat and potatoes right here. gotta get out this red zone. This point 236. Once we get out our point 236, cause it's that, like, I'm tired of the micros. All right, we're gonna go to the meat and potatoes and say that we need to get to a 607. The sooner that we get to a 607, the better. So if you're selling before a 607, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're trading pennies. Because once we could make our point 236 our support, then we could actually say we're cooking with oil. But anything before that, it's child's play, honestly. Honestly. We need to actually hit our we have to get to our 618. We haven't seen our 618 since 2021. Keeping it a being. That's what 501. 5017. It's probably a selling point right there. 618. 501. Might want to treat yourself to some nice at the 607. Then the all-time highs. Then the all-time highs. And then let the rest ride. You feel me? Let the rest ride. That's why you accumulate as much as you can down here and you don't really worry about it. Because you're still under Dogelon Mars 236. You're way under there, like, you know what I mean? So, no, I mean, none of this is financial advice, but in the grand scheme of things, everything's still on sale. And you can't tell me an Ethereum project is not going to run when the president of the United States is an Ethereum maxi. And also the strongest entity that I known since I was a wee boy, which is Microsoft, builds on Ethereum. I think that's a win-win-win situation. Oh, also, the greatest mind of our time also backs our president. So, yeah. Oh, and he's going to Mars. Yeah, so, yeah. Did my stream drop? Yeah, all right. All that's documented. So, yeah. So, what's the word, you guys? I'm back. Thanks, Unity. Yo, what's good, Jake? What's good? What's good, 808 booming? I tried G. What's good, Ronnet? BB, Euro. Shit, man. That's pretty much it, man. I hope y'all learned something today. But actually, now I feel like I could go to sleep. I could relax. We still not there yet. Especially with the compass looking the way it's looking. We're dipping in the hold region. Opportunity. Dipping in the hold region. It's an opportunity, y'all. But yeah, man. Until next time, I love you guys. I'm out of here.